Hello there, welcome to this lesson. This is part 3 of the 3-part series where I'll be covering how to name an alkyne. In part 1, I've covered how to name an alkane, that is the saturated hydrocarbon, and in part 2, I've covered how to name an alkene, which is an unsaturated hydrocarbon. And in this part, we'll be looking at how to name, again, an unsaturated hydrocarbon, but the one that contains a triple bond. Okay, so in this case, we understand that our suffix will be from the homologous series alkynes, and then our parent chain will be determined by the numbering that obviously gives rise to the most number of carbon atoms in it. And we want to look at if there are any side chains, and that is basically the IUPAC naming system. If you have not watched part 1, part 2 of naming hydrocarbons, I encourage you, after watching this one, go back and watch part 1 and part 2. Okay, so let's go over it. Here is our hydrocarbon. Let us start. That is our triple bond. Let's start this side and number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our stem name will definitely be hex because we have 6 carbon atoms in our parent chain. But did you notice something? Our triple bond is always in carbon number 3, no matter where you start, either this side or that side. So what type of hydrocarbon is this one? Yes, it's a symmetrical hydrocarbon. Okay, so that is what we see there. And later we'll discuss things like positional isomers, and where we can even change positions of our substituents and create isomers of a molecule or of a compound, okay, that is given in a particular context. So it doesn't matter where we start. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, where is our triple bond? At carbon number 3. And because we have 6 carbon atoms, our name will definitely have a hex. Is there any side chains that will serve as a prefix? No. It's a hydrogen, it's a hydrogen, it's a hydrogen, it's a hydrogen. So therefore, we don't need to account for a side chain or side chains. Now, our triple bond is in position 3, okay, and the homologous series is an alkyne, so it will end with ine, hex 3 ine. So that is the name of this hydrocarbon. Okay, so nice and straight to the point. And that brings us to the end of this segment, and look forward to the next part, as we'll definitely be uploading more lessons that are interesting and helps you to achieve those excellent results in your mathematics and in your physical sciences. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time. Shap shap.